Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel and give my first impressions. Timestamps below if you want to skip ahead. Today, we're taking a look at a game called Clutchtime, Basketball Deck Builder. I guess the title says it all. This is supposedly a deck builder game, and as usual, my knowledge of this game is very limited, which is the point of this series. If you've been following me, then you know that I do enjoy deck building games quite a bit. I even made an entire video on what makes a good deck building roguelike. On this series, I always try to find some, unique twists and concepts in roguelike games, as there are plenty and plenty of them on Steam. And this definitely got a little bit of my attention with the goal of the game. This is another mostly solo developer, a Bigosaur game. This is their second game, and basically Bigosaur there apparently is a big fan of sports and basketball. I myself do not know much about sports and basketball, but they wanted to try to find a way to really get the essence of an actual sports game in a roguelike. And I will say that is something you don't see very often. Now, we did play a game called Wild Soccer or something, a soccer game we played fairly recently on another episode of this series. And yeah, obviously it was a soccer game, but here, what Clutchtime apparently is trying to do is some realistic approach to basketball using roguelike mechanics and designs. They seem to be a big fan of roguelike games and big fan of basketball. And they even went to record like actual crowd reactions from a basketball game, which apparently you will be able to hear in the game, which is a nice, cool little addition. So why am I featuring this game? Here's the thing, right? There are many games that we could be playing for this series. And I wanted to try to see, as someone who doesn't know anything about sports and basketball, how it would be to play a game like this. I kind of see it the same way as when someone, for instance, when someone sees a movie that's a book adaptation, right? Now, the people that know the book very well and they see the movie, they might have a different point of view as someone who just has seen the movie without knowing anything about the book. Now, I do that, I do go see movies that are about books and I don't read much, and I always treat it as a movie. I don't treat it as a book adaptation. I don't care how the book is. I always just see how the movie is. It is a movie. I want to rate it as a movie, right? I think this, for me, is going to be the same experience. I don't know much or anything about basketball, and I'm not much of a sports guy. But, well, I do know quite a bit about deck building games and roguelikes. So I want to see how it will be for someone like me, who actually does enjoy playing roguelikes, and who is definitely, at least interested in the idea of basketball, to see how a game like this will do for me. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today on episode 28. Of Next Big Roguelike. Soccer roguelike, basketball roguelike, what's next? I mean, you know what's next. Just pick any freaking sports and there will be a roguelike eventually about it. Esports roguelike when? There we go. That's the spirit. That's what we're getting ourselves into. Yeah, I'm very curious about this one. The idea seems to be that, there's a lot of action roguelikes, obviously, and even the deck building side of roguelikes, most of them are still about fighting and, combat. I will say there's been a few more of these more pacifists deck building games. I mean, Balatro, obviously. There's that one about human emotions. I forgot what it is. It's like you're fighting someone by just talking to them and you have different emotions. I forgot the name of it, but there's another one like that. There's a few out there, but it's true that, roguelikes and video games in general tend to be, populated mostly by the aggressive side of things, if that's how you want to say it. But combat tends to be a major deal. So here, we're apparently going to be seeing actual real rules and real, implementations of basketball within the game. I do hope that the tutorial is, clear enough for me to understand. As usual, let's take a little look at some of the things in the hub. I always find it interesting. You got some graphic settings. Obviously, nothing too crazy. I tend not to look at the gameplay aspect because I don't want any spoilers, but usually for these kind of games, there's not that many spoilers, and you can see animation speed, I think, is a fantastic addition to most deck building games, because at the beginning, you're reading a lot of cards, and you want to see the little flashy things, but by the end, you don't really care too much about it. So I think these kinds of little details are pretty important in the deck building games. Also, an important aspect, obviously, this game is a demo. It is not out yet. A game is supposedly, to my understanding, going to be released sometime in 2025. And yeah, we got the credits. Bigosaur, mostly Bigosaur. But the music is pretty cool from the menu music I've seen so far. All right, let's play the game. This empty slots. Select region. Huh. I mean, again, I don't know if this has any actual implications within the game, but as a French person myself, living in the US, tough choice. I'm gonna go Europe, because from my understanding is that France is the best basketball team in the world. I hope they play that over there. Select competition. What do we have here? So obviously it seems like, you know, tournament playoff seasons and full seasons, I would imagine is, you know, it gets harder and harder, or longer, or it's just more important. Again, I don't even know what the terms like playoffs, seasons, like I don't know anything about sports. I think it's going to be an interesting side of it. Oh, I can't play them anyway. Got it. Winner tournament. So what does this give us? Interesting that the teams are 10 here, but then it goes back to 16 here, 16 here. They're all 10-minute quarter lengths. So there seems to be like time. I'm going to bet that it's not actual time. I haven't seen many like deck building games that actually use IRL time for stuff. I would hope not, but we'll see. First round, all these are one game each. Let's give it a shot. Where is it? Where am I? Where's my... Oh, there you go. I just selected my team. Paris. Now, does Paris... Do each of them have different decks? No way, right? Dunk, block, rebound. Do they all have different decks? It's hard to say. I'd be surprised because there's a lot of different places. This might just be aesthetics. I don't know. All right, so it's Paris versus all these. Easy. Mwah. I'm not even gonna look at the deck yet because I'm hoping there's gonna be some explanation. Select challenge level. Rookie? I mean, you don't have to say like that, but I guess the others are locked, so I don't have a choice, right? All right, so the rookie one, we have 5 health and 5 cards, probably starting hand or something like that. Opponent stamina up to 5 and card drawn up to 5. Opponent's stamina. Interesting. Okay, we've got brackets. Got it. So our first fight is against Tel Aviv. I don't know why I say it in French, because it's not from France, but got top players. Now, are these real people? I don't know. All right, play next game. Let's do it. First round. Here we go, baby. Okay, so no immediate tutorial, so I think we're gonna have to learn a few things on our end here. Select a card to permanently add to your deck. Okay, so it seems like usually when you add cards to the deck, it's usually after a fight, but you start the game apparently so by adding a card, which is cool. That means that, you know, the beginning of each run is always going to feel a little different from that kind of stuff. So what do we got here? 3 cost, score 2 points, draw 1 card. It has the unstoppable mechanic, which ignores blocks and always scores. Got it. Free food. I do like free food. Plus 5 to noise effect on all your cards that have it. So like a synergetic card, I would imagine. Sway the crowd sentiment into your favor. Ooh la la. I do like... Maybe I'm going to go for a noise build because I do like my crowds. When 20 plus, draw an additional card each turn. And when 45 plus, also get plus 1 stamina each round. Stamina, spend stamina to play cards. Cards play cost is in the top left corner. Yep. Reset at the start of your turn. Okay, so you reset so you don't save mana between rounds, which most games don't, and remove the card from this match so it has the exhaust feature. If I'm going to be using like some random keyword myself, it usually comes from Slay the Spire because it's the one that most people are familiar with, so it's easier for me to say that. We got the deluxe locker room. Got a few keywords here. Stack. What does stack do? Place the card down and provide the effect listed below the stack icon. Discarded when used up. Okay. I'm going to take the free food because obviously I'm going to go for a noise build. Okay, so hopefully there's no actual time. Please tell me there's no time. I want to see. Okay, thank goodness there's no actual time. Great, okay. Oh my gosh, I was scared. I saw the timer, I was like, oh, please don't be actual timer here. I am not ready to be playing a game of sports that I don't know anything about with an actual 10-minute timer. This is interesting. It means that we have a limited amount of cards that we can play per game. That's kind of interesting, I would say. All right, so first, let's take a look at what we have here. First off, something I've realized is we do have an opponent. So similarly to, again, I'm going to take the easiest example here, obviously, Slay the Spire. You know, you can see your opponent's attacks or what they're going to be we're going to be doing. Here we can see what the team is going to be playing is what I'm expecting, right? I don't know if they're going to be playing all of these cards or if they're going to be playing a select or if it's going to be back and forth thing. We'll see. There are fouls. We draw cards, 5, stamina 4 out of 4. This is my discard pile. This is the remove pile. Autoplay. Can I just have things happen for myself? I don't have to do anything. We have 3 stamina. Wait. Oh, wait. No, this is their side. They have 4 stamina. I have 3. Okay, I see. Now, they have 15 cards in their deck. They drew 5. Okay, I'm starting to understand a few things. Extra stamina. The home team gets +1 stamina if the crowd noise is... Got it. So that's for the crowd stuff. That's for the crowd stuff. And that's where the current crowd level is at. I thought this was only to the opponent team because this section is the opponent's side. But it seems, if I'm understanding correctly, this by itself is for both of us. This is just showing both teams here. I see. Game clock. Playing a card takes 10 seconds off the clock. When the 4th quarter ends, the game is over and the team with more points wins. If the team has the same points, the game extends into overtime. Got it. Okay, so I think I'm understanding some of the basics here. I don't know what happens when I play a card yet. So, let's see. +1 cost this turn. This card costs 1 more? Let's see. Stack next shots costs 0 and layup. Okay, so the stack plays a card down and provide the effect listed below the... I don't know what it means by putting the card down. Let's try it. Okay. Got it. And we're going to play a layup for 2 points. Nice. Cool. Got it. Oh, it means that it plays the card down just because it has the effect of the next card being cheaper, maybe? I don't know. Stack. Foul the next opponent shot. Interesting. I don't know why it's showing me 2 other cards on the side here. Instant score. I don't know. Oh, wait. Because that's what the foul get you. Add 1 team file. If the shot is unstoppable, add N1 into opponent's hand. Otherwise, prevent the shot from scoring, and if the team has 5+ fouls, make the shot instant and add a matching number of free throws. Got it. So I could imagine there's some sort of like a foul build you can go for. Let's draw a card. Deflection. This card stacked, opponent assist, or force a shot clock violation if none. That's a lot of keywords. I might just like pass my turn soon so I could just see what happens. Prevent the next opponent's shot from scoring. If successful, +5 noise. Let's do this. I wish I had my free food because I would have a noise thingy. Let's foul the next opponent shot. And let's do this. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. All right. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Prepare a fast break. They draw a card. They score 1 point, but I block it. So I get more noise. A deflection. They're also doing the same thing as me. Got it. So I did deflect one of their shots. So I always go first. Isn't that just like really good? Cool. Okay. We do have +5 to noise effects on all your cards that have it. Now, is this like for the full game? I don't know if this is like a power kind of thing from Slay the Spire where it constantly is there or not. We're obviously going to need more than 1 game to really get an idea of a lot of the certain concepts in there. So what did they get? Instant, cannot play shots while in hand. Cool, so they can't play the layup. That's cool. Oh, wait, but no, they can play it. They can play it for 1 cost. Okay, next shot costs 0. I mean, I've got a 3 in hand, so yes, please. Every day of the day. Now, how did that not get some noise from the crowd, though? I mean, come on, right? If successful, well, they're not stopping me, right? Right? They're not. They haven't played the block. Oh, baby. And I got some extra card draw? Hell yeah. Let's do a rebound. Oh, I can't play that. Okay, so the noise is still... this is still 10 noise instead of 5. Now, if I end my turn, will that still be the case? We'll see. Okay, draw a card. Draw a card. Score 2 points. Oh, yeah, but I stopped it. That's okay. Oh! My noise got reduced because of their noise count. Interesting. Ooh, that is not a good hand, I will say. I can't... I mean, I only have shots. Prepare a fast break. Prepare. Put a new card at the top of your next draw. Oh, that means the next turn I can have a draw 1 and stamina. Wow, that is a terrible hand I've got myself. Oof. Wow, that is terrible. That is, like, so bad. I think I'm just gonna... get rid of this. And do a steal? Because, oh, but I want to. Ooh, that was loud. All right, that was rough. No, I don't keep my hand, I think. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, well, that was rough. It's okay, because I do have a fast break now. So... we're gonna destroy it. Okay, so now let's take a look at what they have on their end. So this is kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! With like trap cards. You can always see the trap cards, right? Block the next opponent's shot from scoring. I can't stop that, right? Foul the next opponent. Okay, so how does the foul work? If the shot is unstoppable, add 1 into opponent's hand. I don't know if I can stop that. Okay, let's do that. Let's draw. Let's draw. Okay. Okay, well, we can play everything here. So, let's do this, which is going to get blocked. Then, let's do foul, which I think is going to stop me here as well. This. Yep. Okay, cool. Now I can do a pass into a score, which doesn't really matter. Actually, no, I'm just going to do a 3 now. And now I'm going to do a pass. There you go. For the next turn. Okay, that was not great. I was hoping to get more out of this. That 1 turn really did screw me up. Okay, I did block there. Ooh, that's the double thing. Okay. So my noise is back to 0, which is unfortunate. All right, now we're even-ish. I mean, you know, yeah. Okay, it's fine. Cool, so let's take a look. Rebound for sure. This card stacked opponent assist. Oh, cool. Or force a... I see, now it makes more sense. Got it. So that's, you always play that, right? There's no reason not to play it. Prevent the next opponent's shot. Okay, so let's do a 3. Cool. We're gonna do a... we can play everything. We're gonna do this to add the violation, a block, and a layup. So now we're theoretically we're ahead, but ugh, they got a fast break. This is not looking good for us. Not looking good for us. Yeah, and they played smart. The AI is smart! No! No! Oh my god. We're getting demolished, by the way. So I have to keep track of my time here. Okay, so let's do this and choose this. Oh, I screwed up. I forgot they had something to counter it. I thought it was another card. Oops. Well, that's bad. Okay, well, I can only play 1 more card, so obviously I'm not going to, right? Wait, if I do, though, don't I just end the game? Yeah, but I don't want to end the game right now. Actually, do I? No, I don't. Play a card. Wait, that... I want to test something. Does it also count for their cards? No, it does not. Wait, it does. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, interesting. All right, I see. So I did get completely massacred on that one turn where I drew all my shots and I couldn't play any of them. That was rough. Draw 2 cards and set their base cost to 0 this turn. Plan a corner 3, cost +1. Score 3 points, reducing cost while held. Oh, I see. Sticky. Oh, it stays in my hand. I see. I think I'm gonna draw more. Oh, we keep our points. Oh, wait a minute. You just add cards mid-combat. I see. Oh, interesting. Can I stop drawing all my freaking my freaking shots on what the hell? Let's do this. Ooh. That's good, but they do have... Well, it's okay. Darn it. I think I could have done that better. I don't know. No, that was a little awkward, actually. I don't know. Okay, they have a fast break for next turn, which is kind of annoying. My noise is going down. Stop reducing my noise! Okay, well, actually, this is not too bad. This is not looking too bad. All right, what do we got? A bunch of rebounds, so... Okay, wait. I need to check. Is my free food still in play? It is. It is still in play. Interesting. I wish I had the deflection later. Man, these are insanely powerful. What the hell? Let's do this. 3 + 2 + 1. Okay, got it. Bonk. Bonk. Rank some noise! Okay, so I'm starting to see the loop here. Got some noise here, which is good. They are going to reduce another 5, so I'm not going to get the extra card draw, unfortunately. But we're looking good here. We're ahead, which is good. They do have a fast break, which is annoying. Okay, let me reread the file, because the file is interesting. If the shot is unstoppable, otherwise prevent the shot from scoring. Okay, I see. I have to keep track of files a little bit. Well, not too much, but... Okay, so let's do this into this. And I'm going to do a layup. Actually, it doesn't matter whether I do it first. Well, actually it does, because whether I do this with it or not will reduce the timer. Do I want to reduce the timer? Maybe I do. I have to remember that every card I play reduces the timer. Okay, this is going to be a scary turn for them. But I did foul them. Oh, actually, the AI screwed up here. The AI screwed up. They missed 1 point. Okay, what do we got here? Prepare a fast break. Jab step is really solid. Nice. Let's get rid of this. Let's draw a card. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do a pass into 3 into a dunk. And now we're looking pretty good. Easy game. Okay, I can feel my inner basketball-ness coming out, right? That's how it works. Oh my gosh, please give it to me. 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 No. Wait. I can still draw it. I can still draw it. Yes. And that is game. Oh. Wait, what? They countered my counter? Shoot, I should... What happened? What got countered? How did it counter me? Maybe I should have read more. I thought I knew what it did, but I think I misunderstood it a little bit. I think it doesn't get rid of everything here. It gets rid of certain things, but I thought I'd get rid of assists too. Was it considered a shot? Let me see. Like this card, stacked opponent assists. But isn't that an assist? Why didn't it get discarded? I don't know why I didn't get rid of the pass, but oh well. Okay, so here I am going to get countered. Would I rather... You know what? I might just want to get more noise over 1 point. Foul the next, prevent the next... Okay, actually both of them are going to get discarded, which is annoying. Is there anything I can do against that? I don't think there's anything I can do against this, which is really annoying. Also, their next turn is going to be really scary. Holy shrimp. I might be screwed here. There's nothing I can do about it, right? I have to play those cards because they stay on the board for as long as possible. There's nothing I can do. Okay, that didn't feel great. Oh god, that's so many points. Ouch. 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 Okay, we're good. Okay, we have to play 4 cards and we win. Well, I don't know if actually... Yeah, okay, we have to play 4 cards. 1, 2... Wait, I played this wrong. 3... No, I didn't. 3, 4. Nice. Woo! Nice. Okay, I like the system of, like, when you get to halftime, actually trying to get as many points as possible, right? Draw 1 card, stack. Keep your hand at the end of this round. That's kind of cool. Discard the first card in opponent stack. 3 noise every time you score. Your shot scores. I mean, that works with the noise thing, but I don't know how important noise is. It doesn't really stack really well. It just gives me 1 extra card draw, and if I get really high, I get an extra energy, but that just seems... Doesn't seem like it's gonna work from what I'm seeing here. I would rather get more card draw or like discard the first card. I would rather just get some card draw. I know I'm going for like a noise build originally, but I don't know. All right, once you get to know the card and set animation speed to faster, the full match around 12 minutes. The tournament is only 4 games, so around 50-60 minutes. The tournament is best mode. That makes sense, yeah. So more for players who are into basketball and want to build more complex decks. That makes sense. These are all low-tier cards. You can only get tier 1 cards at half-time break and start end of match. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that the cards that I added to the deck are very, very strong. All right, let's draw some cards. Fortunately, I did get a 0 cost, which is an unfortunate thing. What does he have? The fact that I go first is quite nice, I will say. I could steal, pass, dunk, boom, boom, boom. Actually, I can draw an extra card. Ooh, let's do this. Okay, cool. So, let's do a steal, a pass, a dunk into a layup to a foul. I'm going to keep this dunk in my hand, which is not bad considering I'm going to get that extra 3 energy next turn. Screw you. No points for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why he got that, but something happened. Okay, doesn't matter. Probably something that they added to their deck. I'm sure you could also look at the deck, their deck and stuff, right? Okay, so we got a lot of... we could do a lot of things here. Let's draw. File. Let's... Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, drawing is OP. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, we're doing well. Yeah, you can stop that. Oh, I got a foul. I forgot what foul does. They have a penalty. I think they're gonna get like an extra thing. Doesn't matter. What do I care? I'm gonna do this into a dunk into 2 3s or a dunk and a 3. Like, how good is noise? Actually, I want to build my noise. I think it's better than 1 point at this point. Yeah. So they're gonna get an extra card because I did a foul, right? Eventually, is what I think is what I'm understanding. Screw you. I don't know why they get 3 free throws, but screw you. Oh, baby. Let's go, max noise. Okay, so let me see the foul situation again. I need to reread it a million times. Add 1 team foul. If the shot is unstoppable, add 1... It doesn't matter. Otherwise, prevent the next shot from scoring. And if the team has +5/+9, make the shot instant and add a matching number of free throw cards. That's why they've been getting throw cards, which makes sense. Instant. Clock stops while playing this card. Ah, I see. Free throw cards in your hand cost +1. Okay, got it. So you get +1 point Or +2 if you have an extra mana to spare. I see, okay. But now I'm constantly stuck at 5. So once you reach the 5 out of 5, things are supposedly going to get rougher and rougher from here on out. But honestly, we're going to be fine. Let's do this. Let's do this. Next shot costs 0. Did I even need to do that? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's do that. I would like to draw even more because drawing seems pretty crazy in this game. Next shot costs 0. I want the timer to go faster because obviously, theoretically, I am more at a disadvantage because I have the 5 out of 5 penalty. Remove the card from this match. Now, I'm wondering, when that free throw is not played, does it actually go in their discard pile? If that's the case, that doesn't sound too bad for me, because I would not want to have a bunch of free throws in my deck. Now, can I actually see this? Oh my gosh, they actually do get the free throws? That doesn't seem great to me. Like, I know it's supposedly a point for them. Like, it's an advantage for them to give me fouls, but having them... Interesting. Okay, got it. Yes, I'm gonna go faster here. Okay, so you can go over. I was wondering if it capped at the bar, which would have been pretty bad. That gives me a bit more... That makes noise a little bit better. I mean, yeah, it does give them an extra... It does give... I can't end it now, can I? No. All right. Well, let's do this. Yeah, the draw mechanics are just so good. I mean, are just so powerful. Foul the next thing. Prevent the next opponent's shot from scoring. I don't know if there's a good strat in terms of doing it first versus last. Probably is, but let's do this. Let's score some points. Oh, I forgot. They. Wait, no. I thought they had it. Yeah, let's try to finish this as fast as possible. I think I'm gonna do a steal into a dunk because it's gonna let me go through the clock faster. My okay, okay. I got it. I think I got everything down now, which is nice. Screw you. Nobody likes you. No, they get a bunch of free throws, but again, I don't really care too much. It's just 1 point, and then it clutters their deck if they don't play it. Okay, in this instance, it worked out for them because they didn't have the mana to do anything. Now, how many do I need? I need 10 cards to be played. That's going to be a little much, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I miscounted that. I need 6 cards now. Okay. Well, wait, but it's still good because if that means that the closer I get to it, the more they won't be able to play stuff. Let's just score 6 points here. Oh. Wait a minute. What if I just don't do that? No, let's still do it. Okay, I don't want the foul on the next one, though. Screw you, nobody likes you. More noise for me. Give it up for Paris, the best basketball team in the world. Boom. Easy game. Okay, this should be the last fight, I think. What are those? Main deck, draw pile, discard pile. Oh, it keeps track of even the draw pile and discard pile. Wow, it's really like a break in the middle. Whenever you play a defense, draw a card. That costs 5. Ooh, a defense. I do like drawing cards. How many defenses do I have? I don't actually have many defenses, so let's just do another jab. Jab is so good. Like, holy shrimp. All right, Paris turn. You know it. Oh my gosh, the crowd loves me. Of course they do. I wonder if there is a hand size maximum. I don't know. Now let's do this. They're gonna foul my next shot, so let's just do this guy. All right, foul the next opponents. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be juicy. Wait, I can actually. How many? Where's my drop pile? Okay, I have a 2 cost in there, so I do want to do a jab step. So I can get the 2 cost, And then, okay, I got the rebound. Oh, it doesn't set the rebound to 0. I was wondering if it would or not from it. All right, let's do this. Yep, they all love me, of course. Let's do this. 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 I wonder why I'm just why am I a gamer? I should be getting into that sports thing people's been talking about. Like, I seem to be doing pretty good with that. Nice try. It's a bloodbath. Sorry, sports. Sorry, sports. Right. It's a winning me very easily. All right. Rebound. Draw. Oh, I should have. Oh man, I just drew that. Rebound. Foul the next opponent. Draw. Oh baby. Easy. Make some noise. I got an achievement for going 100 noise, baby. They love me. They love me. Whew, I feel good. All right, let's do a steal into a 3 into a deflection. I'm very curious how new games are going to be. Because right now this feels like I got the strat. I know what they can play. I know what I can play. I wonder how different games feel from one another. I'll be looking forward to seeing that. We're definitely going to be doing another round, obviously. All right, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's jab step. I get a rebound. Can we get a rebound? Can I get a 3? Can I get a pass into a 3? I actually don't need noise anymore. I'm pretty much guaranteed to always get the extra stamina and card draw, so we're good. Let's prevent. Let's do... Oh, I can do the pass on for my next turn. Oh, man. I didn't realize sports was that easy, honestly. I mean, I am an experienced sports gamer, I guess. Sorry, I'm having too much fun here. The music is really chill. Like, I find it quite fitting, to be honest. And to my understanding, the background sound effects and crowd, obviously. I mean, I know the crowd is from the actual game, but I wonder if the sound effects are as well. Got a free 3. Should have thought about that a little bit more, but it's okay. Oh, they also get that. Okay, well, I don't want these in my hand. In my deck, sorry. Rebound. Let's do a fast... Wait, what does my draw look like? I got a bunch of 0s in there, don't I? I'd still do it. Oh, nice. 3. Pass. Dunk. Ayo. Yep. Deflect. How about steal and block and 1 free 3 throw. I got 100 points, baby! Another achievement for Paris. Nice try. Make some noise. Oh my gosh! They're not even trying. All right, let's annihilate them. I can play 3 cards, so 1. Make some noise. And 2 more points, baby. Win a match! 3rd achievement! Hey! Oh, I'm keeping something. Oh, right, I forgot. There's, that was just the first, right, yeah, right. There's a lot more games to go through. Ooh, right. Should I go for the jab step or the jab step? Now, on one end, the jab step... Okay, I'm gonna leave that here. I'm obviously gonna go for the jab step, because jab step is insanely powerful. Like, holy shrimp, is it powerful? There's no downside to it. Trick or treat. Interesting. Wait. The shooting coach asked if we should focus on shooting speed or skill. All 2-piece shots unstoppable at start of next match. All 2-piece shots cost 0. Oh, I see. You know what? I'm gonna go for the unstoppable because obviously I don't want dunks to cost 0 because we already have a strat of having a bunch of card draw into cards that cost 0, right? So I definitely don't want to give that to the opponent. I do like that, like an equal, it's kind of like a cursed item, to be honest, right? It's an upside with a downside that you have to choose. You can skip if you want. Obviously, the unstoppable I think works really well for me. They're scared. They are so freaked out. Look at those points, baby. Ooh, that looks good. White noise is from the actual game as well. That's cool. You actually did record some actual, like, the shoes, like, on, like, the field. Like, I can't even talk sports. That's how out of touch I am. All right, select the card to permanently add. But fast break is just a one-time thing. I don't want that. Well, I mean, it's fine, but... +1 stamina each turn. Now, do I need more stamina? I mean, if I get a bunch of card draw, maybe I do like the extra stamina. Don't get me wrong. It's 3 is pretty harsh at the beginning, but the games are so long that I think that 3 is going to do really good later on. I wish I could go for this strat. I would love to do the zone defense strat, but I just don't think I have enough defense stuff, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 defense cards, I guess. Gosh, it would be so powerful in the late game, right? Because my whole strat is to draw the jab steps. I have 3 jab steps, right? Wait. The other cards were not... They were temporary. This is the only one that actually counts. They were temporary. I see. I think so, right? Yes. Because my first card that I added was the jab step. If I understand correct. No, wait. No. The free food was it. It was a free food. Where are the rest of my jabs? Was only one of them temporary? Oh, wait. No, I'm stupid. Okay. I'm really dumb. Sorry. I have to remember. I just added the jab step now from this match at the end. Because you got a card at the end and at the beginning of the match. Got it. Okay. Let's do the superstar. All right, so what does this opponent have? You can look at the opponent's deck, right? They have a parameter. Discard your stacked defenses. Ooh, opponent's 3 shots cost +2. Well, luckily enough, I have a good ways of discounting my +3 shots, so that's not too terrible. I think that's all they have. Okay, cool. So that's the one thing we'll have to keep track of. Ooh, man, starting with a superstar is a little greedy, but I mean, the earlier the better, right? Oh, but man, I'm missing out on a jab step. No, I'm going to take the jab step because I might get this. Perfect. That was what I thought. Now I can go for a superstar. Superstar. Okay. So they're obviously going to do pretty well here, but oh, I'm playing for the long game, buddy. Wow. Cool. Can you hear? Oh, can you hear the crowd? Oh, yeah, that's right. They don't care. Sorry. Free food? So the free food is just like an automatic thing. There's no way of keeping track of it, right? So in like Slay the Spire, you have a way of keeping track of your powers. Like there's a way that tells you that like now you do +5 noise. Here you just kind of have to remember it, which is fine. But it's something to note. They don't have a 2-cost thing, so I think I could go for that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a dunk because it's cool. Bring some noise, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Boop. Screw you. Nobody likes you. Yeah. So if they had a 2-cost one, I would imagine the AI would be smart enough to actually, you know, get through it. Okay, so which one goes first? Is it this one? Because if it is this one, then I can just dunk it, right? Now, also I want to make sure that it says 2-cost cards are unstoppable. I would imagine that that's inherently the case, and doing a pass is not going to get rid of the unstoppable keyword because it doesn't cost 2 anymore. We'll see. That's not okay. That's we're good. So this should work. Nice. It worked. Instant score 1 point, 3 noise. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey. Where's my extra 5 noise? So it's not like a power. It's just like an immediate effect on the cards that I have in my deck is what I feel like it is. Or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I think we got a really solid deck here. We got a really, really solid deck here, I think. Okay, so this one is gonna get... Wait, prevent the next shot. Is this also gonna stop it? In order to block and always score. Oh, wait, this is so good. Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas! Do I do this 3? Right? It is gonna prevent it. But I'm gonna have to do it eventually, right? Right? That's the one thing. I'm gonna have to get rid of that block. Because it doesn't discard at the end. Or does it? I don't think it does. It's a little weird in that regard. But I think I have to play it. Like, I have to play into the block. Alright, are you gonna play the permanent defense? Cool, okay. So now... Oh, you know what? They were gonna play that, obviously. So okay, so now these things cost a lot, but that shouldn't be a problem. Because we draw a bunch. We don't draw as much as I thought we would, because obviously I forgot that I don't have all the extra like card draw stuff that I had from the last game, but that's okay. So let's do a dunk. Ayo. Make some noise. Prepare a fast break. Wait, why aren't theirs unstoppable? Didn't I do the effect that everybody has unstoppable on their 2-cost cards? Did I misunderstand something here? Why am I the only one who has unstoppable? Oh, I thought it was an effect on both of us. I guess I misunderstood it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a block. Let's do a pass. I don't care about your... Oh, that's how it works. This effect goes after the pass. Good to know. So it actually is pretty annoying. Got it. Didn't know that's how it worked. Huh. Cool. Good to know. Reboot updates the description of all noise cards. Dunk now shows 10 instead. Yes, got it. Right. So just not the one that I generate. Like the one I did on that moment. I'm very close to getting the extra noise here. All right, here we're going to be doing some pretty good stuff here. We need to get rid of this. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's score 3. Let's do this. Let's do a foul. Let's do a jab step. Let's do a steal. Let's do a layup. And let's do a pass. I really did wish that I could have had the extra noise, but apparently not. Go ahead. Do your best. Paris is just too strong. It's too good. And the first quarter. All right, draw. All I care about is draw. Score 2 points. Alternates between 2 and 3 points. I don't care about that. Instant, sticky, plus 3 stamina, 8 noise. Stays in your hand, plus 3 stamina, gives me 8 noise. I mean, cool. That seems really powerful. I'll take it. All right, fast break. Yeah, you can't stop me, buddy. I'm too good. Ha! And 1. How about a little dunky dunk? Boop. Oh, yeah, they love me. Oh, yeah, they love it. There we go. The block just stays. Again, kind of awkward that you just can't get rid of that block. You have to play into it eventually. Make some noise for Paris. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Can I get rid of the assist? Stamina plus 8 noise. Let's just draw. Okay, so this card stacked opponent's assist. I should get rid of both of those, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, it's just... It's interesting because it says opponent's assists, but it's just 1. Okay, interesting. All right, let's draw. My jab step is here. Hello. Foul the next shot. Maybe you should say assist. Did that make sense? Yeah, I got that. Let's dunk. Screw you. And 1 for me. Let's get another layup. We're gonna layup. Do I care about this 3? I don't think so. Still super awkward that I just have to get rid of the block. That's so annoying. Wow. Good job. Okay. All right, so draw. Violation. Block. Dunk. Steal into a pass. Don't care about the second pass. I don't think so. Yeah, oh wait, no, actually, okay, fine. You can have that one. Sure. Okay, so now I've got a loop. Oh, that's a rough hand. Well, maybe the stupid block. I don't know what to do about this block. It's so awkward. Rebound. Let's get a dunk for sure. Hey, they love me. So should I just never do this? I guess there's no point, right? It's really awkward, but... Okay. They're not too crazy far off in terms of points from me. Well, actually, no, they're still pretty far off. I mean, you could try to foul me, but it's just gonna make your life harder. Rebound. Fast break. Rebound. Oh, baby. That's a jab step if I've ever seen one. Dunk. Oh, yeah. They love me. And a 1. Layup. Let's do a deflection. Screw that. Foul. I have so much stamina. I need more draw. Okay, the timeout is not very useful in this instance, but... Nope. Nope. Make some noise for Paris. Wow. Okay. Draw, 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 draw. Draw as many cards as the cost of the first card you play each turn. Now that is juicy. What is the other ones? +9 stamina, permanently increase effect by 1 and remove. That's kind of cool. Discard the first card in the opponent's stack. Yeah, no. Triple double, baby. Ooh, yeah. Give me my triple double, please. Oh, baby. Wait a minute. Wait. What if I do this? Shoot, it still costs 3. Why does it cost? Oh, because I have another one. Okay. So is this gonna... Draw as many cards as the cost of the first card you play each turn. Yeah, okay, I don't think that worked out. That's fine, that's fine. Jab step. Dunk. Foul. Okay, next turn is gonna be juicy. Next turn is gonna be really juicy. Screw you, nobody likes you. Okay. All right, now we gotta find... Now, thanks to the perimeter defense, hopefully, give me the 3. Oh, where's my 3s? Wait. Did it count? Did it count? Shoot. I'm so used to games not counting zeros. I don't know if it counted. Oh, oops. It totally counted, didn't it? Darn it. I'm stupid. I'm so used to playing card games that usually zeros are not counted in these effects, or if so, they tend to show a little glow effect or some way to just know that. That was my bad. That's... whatever. Okay, so because usually you want to play your zero-cost cards first. You want to play your card draw first. But that wasn't the case here. You have to be a bit more aware of it. Okay. Play my highest cost card first, which is really unusual. It's kind of like the opposite of what you want to do usually. Okay, so I'm going to play a layup first. Oh, shoot, I have to play this. Okay, well, he drew me at least one card, but that was whatever. Right. Let's get a rebound. Let's get the fast break. Let's get the pass onto the block. Into the 3, sorry. We can play all these cards because drawing cards is pretty OP. Let's do this. Let's do layup. I haven't used my timeout a single time. Maybe I shouldn't have played the pass. Maybe I should not have played the pass. I could play a very expensive card and draw a bajillion cards. That was the strat. I should not have played that pass. This is interesting. Yeah, so now I'm not drawing as many cards. I screwed up. No! My hand is full. Well, at least I can finally. This is going to be a turn to actually use my timeout here, which is nice. Timeout. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes. 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 Oh baby. Nope. Sorry. No, get your free throws. Like I care. I'm at 170. The crowd loves me. No wonder. All right, rebound. Rebound. Oh, I forgot. God, I can't. Like, without like a clear visual indication, it's really hard for me to remember that that I have this thing going on. Because there's a lot going on. Like, usually I'm... yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Okay. Sure, I can do that. Oh, I should have looked at that. All right, just looking for drawing. All right, if you have no shots in hand, draw 3 cards. Woo! Mwah. Draw 1 card, stack, +5 stamina at the start of your next turn. Is there a way of knowing whether it's there's an effect that stays for a while, or if it's just a one-time effect? Right? This is stack +1 stamina each turn. There's another one, right? +1 stamina each turn. So it just says each turn. Otherwise, it's not permanent. That's the only way of knowing, I think. So it's at the start of your next turn, of just the one-time thing. Okay. Well, I don't really care too much about that. I would rather do this. No. I'm gonna take the 6-man. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. All right. I did a mistake again, didn't I? I totally did. It's fine though. Let's do this. Let's do a pass into a 3, into a layup, into a 6th man, into a foul, into a free throw, into a dunk, into a steal. Oh baby. Screw you. I don't care about your fouls. I mean, your free throws. Have as many throws as you want. I feel bad for you. Okay, remember. High cost card. Okay, not that high. Let's do a layup. Nice, cool. All right, let's do that. Let's do discard the thingy McJiggles. Let's do a jab step. Jab step is insanely overpowered in my opinion. Not insanely overpowered, but very powerful. Fast break. Let's dunk. 200 noise. Make some noise. Steal into a pass. Their perimeter defense is pretty annoying, but if I would have known how it worked, I thought I could still go to 0 because it says 0, but apparently not. Let's draw cards. Unfortunately, the only thing I can draw right now is 1 card. That's still fine. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much stamina. Holy shrimp! Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much stamina. We had 13 stamina. Oh, my team is on fire, people. Let's do this. I do have to spend a lot of energy on this, but I still think it's, well, it's obviously worth it. All right. Boop. Into boop. Into pass. I know a good strat when I see one in a deck building game, and looks like drawing in this game is pretty powerful, especially when your card draws cost 0, you know. Oh, go ahead, get your free throws. Please, I implore you. I'm realizing I don't have to play those deflex things, but let's do an unstoppable. Oh, right, it's one of those things again. Rebound, dunk, rebound. Sure. I mean, I have to get through that freaking block because it's otherwise it stays there forever. So I have to do it. Deflect, boom, and boom. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, I should. I'm seeing the next strat is to look at the timer and realizing that I probably shouldn't be playing every single card because now obviously they played a bunch of cards and they got to the end of the game. I could have played better. I select a card to keep. I know that's what it said. I just didn't fully conceptualize it. I grabbed 3 cards through the match. Now I get to choose one I can keep for the rest of this whole tournament thing. Got it. Well, obviously, Timeout was not as important because I have a bunch of ways of just gaining free stuff. Triple-double is super good, but it's kind of awkward in a deck-building game to play your high-cost cards first instead of drawing first, right? It just kind of goes against the strategy of a lot of these games. So I'm probably just going to go for this 6th man. Who will get energized by this new deal? Oh my gosh, wait. +2 stamina each turn? It's just randomly like going from 1 to 2 stamina on random cards, including Superstar. Wow, that's pretty powerful, I gotta say. Oh, look at Madrid almost getting to 105. Good job. I'm sure you did great. You play the next 2 games away. Cry noise helps the opponent. That's funny. That's pretty good to have Unstoppable on there. Pull a shot and an assist and reduce their cost by 1 this turn. Pull means from like my... these are from your draw or discard pile. Wait. Is jab step... jab step is an action, not an assist. That would have been ridiculous. The first defense card played each turn is free. I don't care about that. I think drive, honestly. It gave you extra energy before. Now they get the extra energy. So I am not the home team. So this is like rough. So wow, that's quite a flip. So it's worse. Wow, that changes substantially. Huh. I did not mean to do autoplay. I was just kind of curious what the autoplay would do. Well, you know what? This is a good time to do to talk about things while autoplay is running, I guess, right? There's an autoplay. Like, I saw the autoplay feature. I just didn't realize that. It's just an autoplay. It plays a quarter. Interesting. It just plays in. Oh. Okay. Cool. I hope the AI is good. Look at that. It's doing pretty good, I would say. Look at that. Good job. I mean, with Superstar on, I feel like we're going to crush Barcelona. Cool. Autoplay. All right. Does my noise stuff actually reduce? Like, does it like, I'm playing against them, right? Well, I wish I could, wait, can I stop it? Can I pause it? Nope. No, I can't do anything. Alright, cool. I just want to see if my noise stuff reduces the opponent's noise, or if me playing noise is just always a bad thing. Let's see. Do the. Oh. Okay, it does reduce. Okay, so now, yeah, we're full on. Our noise is now reducing noise, which is, yeah, that's what I was wondering as well. That is the case. That's very interesting. But let's see the quarter, and I still have to choose my stuff here. I don't care about the free food. I feel like I'm just gonna skip this. You have to keep it low, of course. Shh. I can still do autoplay. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we have this autoplay going in the background while while I give my thoughts. It's a good thing, because I don't think I would have the mental capacity to talk about this game and play it at the same time. So, Clutchtime. Kind of like a unique approach to deck building games. As mentioned in the beginning, this is really trying to take the more realistic approach to something outside of video games and putting it as a deck builder roguelike, which is kind of cool. So let's first things first. Visually, the game is very basic, as to be expected for this kind of game. The card art, I guess, they're all just silhouettes, which one cool thing about it, I will say, is that you can very clearly see visually what is going on in terms of like the actual, you know, sports thing that's going on, right? It's like, while there's not much going on, like, in terms of like colors and visuals on the card art, you can very clearly see the physical action that's being done by these cards, which I think it's kind of cool, because this game is trying to really be realistic to the actual basketball game. And so I think you can really clearly see what's going on the cards, which might seem like a tiny little detail that's not very important, but I think it's pretty cool in this instance where the game is trying to be realistic, you know? So I do like that. The audio obviously is really fun. I love the fact that the actual sound effects and like the crowd and the little sounds behind seem to come from real actual games. That's a really nice touch. The music is very simple, very much in the back, which is also quite fitting, I will say. Let's talk core gameplay, right? So the core gameplay, it's similar to, you know, it has a lot of similarities to a lot of traditional deck building games. You draw a certain amount of cards, you have a certain amount of energy, mana, stamina in this instance, right? And here, obviously, since it's trying to take a more realistic approach, you're not just fighting another creature that's doing something. No, you're fighting another deck that is supposedly similar to yours. Now, I will say this is something that you don't see very often because it's hard to balance. If you look at Slay the Spire, right? You usually have opponents that have very simple mechanics, while the player has the more complex mechanics to deal with, right? Like, you get to build a full deck and play around with whatever has been given to you, and the opponents are just like, deal 10 damage, and you have to figure out how to deal with against that 10 damage with your own creation. But here, since it's two teams that are supposedly quite even, then that means that your opponent is also going to be playing cards. You're going to see the cards they're going to be playing, so it almost feels like a board game, all things considered. This is much closer to like a board game experience than a lot of other deck building games, because there's not too much randomness outside of the core, you know, randomness that a deck building game has, you know, drawing cards, certain card effects. But in terms of what your opponent is going to be playing and like the kind of crazy effects that can occur, it's quite minimal in this regard, which once again makes sense with what the game is trying to go for. In terms of like the strategies you can do and all, I think the game does seem to have very, very, very powerful cards. It's quite enjoyable, I will say, right? Like, you start with multiple zero-cost cards that gain 1 energy and draw 1 card. Now, if you've played a lot of deck-building games, then you would know that that's extremely powerful. And it is. I think a lot of the cards in this game are very powerful, which is cool. It's a cool feeling. And I was once again able to find like some sort of cool synergies, and it felt good to execute. I think it can always be a little dangerous to make cards too powerful in games, because then the balance is a little off. But in this instance, I thought I was having a lot of fun with just cool little mechanics I could find, and the fact that you were drawing a lot of cards is not something you see very often in these kinds of games. Now, one really cool, unique mechanic of this game is the timer. Now, the timer is similar to, again, I'm going to compare everything to Slay the Spire because it's easy to do so for people and for people to understand. One of the final bosses of Slay the Spire on Act 3 is the Time Eater, I think it's called. The Time Eater has a mechanic where every 12 cards you play ends your turn and the Time Eater gets stronger. Now, this might seem like a bit of a stretch, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because you don't see these kinds of mechanics very often in deck building games from what I've seen. And here, it really, also, Paris is crushing it, I gotta say. Sorry. It's an extra layer as to not just playing every single card you can. By the end of the timer, it's nice to try to get an idea of like how many cards you should try to play so that you can have the advantage as to when the timer hits 0. Now, I personally didn't get to play around with that mechanic that much because it's a bit more complicated than everything else, but I think that's cool. It's really cool to have that kind of complicated aspect. It really adds a really cool layer to it. Let's talk about the roguelike mechanics, right? I think the roguelike elements from the little I've seen are really cool. Now, one thing I really liked from between each match, you get like a random little event that can, for instance, reduce the cost of random cards and you choose one of 3, or increase the effect of random cards and you choose one of 3. That if you get lucky, you get the superstar increase and then you just pretty much win the game. And I think these are nice little additions. It feels like there's a reason for it to be a roguelike from these kind of nice little additions. Being able to add cards permanently in between matches is also really nice. So one thing in the match that I didn't mention is how long the games are, right? This is quite slow in comparison to most other deck building games. Even if you were to play fast, even if you were to know everything by heart, I would say this is quite slow. Which isn't inherently a bad thing, but it's something to keep in mind. And I do think that what comes with that is the fact that you're not going to be modifying your deck that often in comparison to other card games. If you look at Slay the Spire, like matches sometimes last 15 seconds, and then you add a new card to your deck and you can upgrade a new card. So that means that usually in these kinds of games like Slay the Spire, upgrades are more frequent, adding cards is more frequent, but upgrades and cards are less like game-changing. Here it does feel like upgrades and cards are much more powerful because you don't get to add them as often as other games of the genre. Now, from the tiny bit I've played, one of my slight concerns is that if you play it a lot, I kind of wish you could be adding more cards and you could be modifying your deck even more. You could have more unique attributes to add to your deck every single fight, or maybe have a way so that matches were slightly faster, but also there's different modes, so I don't know. This is just from my experience of having played it right now, right here. It did feel like the games were a little long, but it's hard to say because this was my first time. Now, one thing that I think obviously this game I would imagine is going to go for is a multiplayer game, right? Obviously, since your opponent also has the same restrictions as you, I would imagine that there would potentially be an option to have multiplayer. Now, that being said, as solo developers, people might not know or realize how extremely complicated doing online features is, especially for this kind of game where there's a lot of layers to the online portion. So maybe not. This is probably more of like an actual like physical restriction that people might not be able to do that kind of stuff, which would be a shame because I do feel like this would be really fun to play, because to me this feels kind of like a board game experience. Again, like I could see myself playing this with a friend and it could be really fun. By the way, Madrid, you're going down. In terms of the game's complexity, I think the game is actually not super complicated, all things considered. And obviously right now there's no tutorial. I'm assuming this game might end up getting a tutorial eventually. I would hope so. It wasn't too hard for me to understand though. It was just a lot visually at first, just being thrown into a game without much context, but reading everything made sense fairly quickly for me. But again, I'm quite used to playing games like these. So, but other than that, right now I did feel like I had a particular strategy. I don't know how different strategies can feel from run to run. Now, this is still one run going, by the way. Like, this is still the same run. So we're still playing the same strategy of just drawing, and having a bunch of stamina and drawing, which seems to be a very good strategy so far. So I'm very curious how different strategies are from game to game. I will say, since you're only adding cards fairly rarely, and your deck does start quite big, I'm hoping that not every single match starts with these specific cards that I had. Because if so, I could imagine that even if you add one card at the beginning of every match, that it would be a little slow and repetitive. So I'm hoping there are some ways to have different starting decks, or to have even more modifiers at the beginning of each run. So far, I would say that this game is, to me, one of the closest things I've seen to a board game deck building roguelike. It's very enjoyable. I really had a lot of time. I really had a good time, especially as someone who doesn't play sports. You have cards like Free Agent, which is used to permanently remove cards from your main deck during the match. I see. So playing a single match can affect the deck building a lot. That's cool. Yeah, I would imagine that the more I play, the more there are ways to modify the core deck. Right now, it felt like I didn't have many options, which was fine because I was just getting started, which I think is great. You have your first run be pretty basic. That's what I was given, which I'm very happy with. So I'm just kind of curious how different it would feel the more you play the game. Multiplayer is already supported, by the way, via couch PvP or through Steam Remote Play. Nice. Just select multiple human teams at the start of tournament. That makes a lot of sense. I'm very happy. I figured that'd be the case. I just didn't know if that was feasible because I understand how very complicated that can be. So that's really cool. Autoplay was made for players who want to feel like a coach. Select players and strategy and let them play. I mean, it makes sense, right? This is sports. This is what sports is. Minute 30. Hey, I won! I got the achievement before the game ended. Spoilers, Steam, come on! Hey! We are the champion. Very curious to see how hard the difficulty scales. All right, well, that was Clutchtime. Once again, thank you so much for sending this game over. This was a really unique deck building game, I've got to say. Very enjoyable. Overall, I had a really good time. I could see myself, playing this with a friend of mine. I might myself just play a few more games to see the difference in between matches and the difficulty. Because currently it did feel like we were obviously quite overpowered, which makes sense because I got to find a fairly powerful build from what it seems so, and we're playing on easiest difficulty. So I'm kind of curious how it would feel if, points are really close, how intense that would be, because I think that could be really fun to be really close to losing or to winning, and trying to really calculate the amount of cards that you can play before the timeout. I think the timeout mechanic is really cool. Yeah, that's about it.